Hello! Pete's Packs here, and we're back with our first collector's booster box of Tarkir Dragonstorm. So let's get into it. Say our first, it's probably going to be our only. These have been fairly hard to get a hold of in the last few weeks. So we'll see. Unlike the play boosters, these have 15 cards per pack. So you got packs 1 through 6, 7 to 12. Let's get started with pack 1. We got a foil warrior token. Windcrag Siege. Oh, okay, so these were printed in Japan. That has a print error. There's a spot missing from the holo stamp. Windcrag Siege. This version is $3.92. Normal version is in here somewhere. There it is. $2.35, and that is our third one. Nariv, Heart of the Storm. Very nice. This version is $3.14. The normal version is $2.10, and that is our third Nariv. Sidisi, Region of the Mire. This version is $3.41. Normal version of Sidisi is $92, and that is our sixth Sidisi. Will of the Sultai, that is from the Commander set. We have Baator, Kin to All, $172. Well, is that a triple mythic pack? It's at least a double. $172. As our fourth Baator. Hey, we got one of the Dragon's Eye planes. Very nice. Feral Deathgorger in the showcase frame. Breaching Dragonstorm in the showcase frame. Kintree Severance. Frontline Rush. Furious Forebear. Meticulous Artisan. Trade Route Envoy. Agent of Kotus. And Watcher of the Wayside. Pack 2. Let's see if we can save the wrapper for this pack. Surprisingly difficult to do sometimes. Should be enough for us to... Yeah, there we go. That's pretty clean. And so we have a bird monk token. Hollowmurk Siege. $3.87 for this version. Normal version of Hollowmurk Siege is $1.92, and that is our third one. Mistrise Village. Borderless. Very nice. $3.97 for this version. Normal version of Mistrise Village is $2.61, and that is our sixth one. Thunder of Unity. Borderless. $3.91 for this version. Normal version is $2.31, and that is our sixth one. Colossal Grave Reaver from the Commander set. Stillness in Motion. Foil. $59. That is our third Stillness in Motion. We have a foil full art planes instead of one of the Dragon's Eye planes, which doesn't feel great. Two showcases, Feral Deathgorger and Stormshriek Feral. Then we have Dragon's Brood Relic, Unsparing Boltcaster, Sense Anchor, Monastery Messenger, Wild Ride, Osseous Exhale, so having to do with bone, and then Sibsig Appraiser. Pack 3. Okay. We have an elephant treasure token. Elspeth Stormslayer Borderless Foil. Ooh, that's pretty. We're going to put that in the sleeve because I know that's a couple of bucks. Alright. 401 for this version. Normal version of Elspeth is 11, and that is our 4th Elspeth. Stadium Headliner, 344 for this version. Normal version of Stadium Headliner is 122, and that is our 3rd Stadium Headliner. Herd Heirloom. This version is 347. Normal version is 144, and that is our 6th Herd Heirloom. Iron Will Forger from the Commander set. Mardu Siegebreaker, 206. That is our 5th Mardu Siegebreaker. We have a Dragon's Eye Forest. Very nice. Armament Dragon in the showcase foil. Durgar Island Dragon in the non-foil showcase. Then we have Stalwart Successor, War Effort, Mystic Monastery, Sarkhan's Resolve, Delta Bloodflies, Bearer of Glory, Ringing Strike Mastery foils. Pack 4. Still looking for that Ugin. There's still several cards we've yet to pull, like Call the Spirit Dragons, which I don't even know what that does yet. Or Dragonback Assault. Also don't know what that does. We have a Warrior Goblin token. All Out Assault. Very nice. 352 for this version. All Out Assault is 167. And I'm pretty sure that's the... So that's our second one. I'm pretty sure the first one I got from my pre-release. So 2 red, white, black for an enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. When this enchantment enters, if it's your main phase, there is an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional main phase. When you next attack this turn, untap each creature you control. Very cool. Eshki Dragonclaw. Let's see, 356 for this version. Normal version of Eshki Dragonclaw is 182, and that is our 5th Eshki. Dragonfire Blade. Very cool. 324 for this version. Normal version of Dragonfire Blade is 240. Let's see. Nice. Transcendent Dragon. That was our second one, by the way. Kishla Village. 259. That's our 6th Kishla Village. Full Art Foil Island. Durgar Island Dragon in the showcase frame. Foil. Armament Dragon in the non-foil showcase frame. Then for foils, we have Hardened Tactician. Desperate Measures. Storm Beacon Blade. Narset's Rebuke. Caustic Exhale. Dismal Backwater. And Humbling Elder. Pack 5. Alright, we have a Soldier token. Avenger of the Fallen. 337 for this version. Normal version is 73, and that is our 4th one. Sage of the Skies. 328 for this version. Let's see. Sage of the Skies. Normal version is 22. That is our 5th one. Inevitable Defeat. 360 for this version. Normal version is 194. That is our 5th one. Afterlife from the Loam. Interesting. That's from the Commander set. Laced Prowler. 149. That is our 5th Laced Prowler. We have Full Art Mountain. Foil. Riling Dawnbreaker. Showcase foil. Boulderborn Dragon. Or a showcase. Non-foil. We have Sage of the Fang. Fresh Start. Reverberating Summons. Huh. Interesting. Boulderborn Dragon. Inoc Wayfarer. Alesha's Legacy. And Undergrowth Leopard. Pack 6, halfway through. Alright, we have a Warrior Goblin token. Winter Night Stories foil, 336 for this version. Normal version of Winter Night Stories is 67, and that is our 7th Winter Night Stories. Scavenger Regent, let's see, 379. Normal version of Scavenger Regent is 90. That is our 5th one. Revival of the Ancestors, 389. For this version, a normal version of Revival of the Ancestors is 218, and that is our 4th one. Steward of the Harvest from the Commander set, and then Corey Steel Cutter, 103. That is our 6th Corey Steel Cutter. A Full Art Foil Swamp. Encroaching Dragonstorm, Showcase Foil. Karu Goldkeeper, Showcase. Karu Goldkeeper, Regular Foil. Jeskai Brushmaster. Wayspeaker Bodyguard. Stormshriek Feral. Lightfoot Technique. Rugged Highlands. And Worthy Cause foils. Right, on to our second stack with pack 7. We have a copy Monk token. Very nice. Tursa Light Shatterer. 345 for this version. Normal version of Tursa is 127, and that is our 4th Tursa. Morung River Regent. 378 for this version. Normal version of Morung River Regent is 51, and that is our 4th Morung River Regent. Voice of Victory. Let's see. 331 for this version. Normal one is 33, and that is our 4th Voice of Victory. Welcome the Dead from the Commander set. Winter Night Stories, 67. That is our 8th Winter Night Stories. Hopefully this card is good, because I have many of them now. Full Art Foil Island. Karu Goldkeeper. And the Showcase Foil. Sagu Wildling and the regular Showcase. Whirlwing Stormbrood. Traveling Botanist. Aegis Sculptor, Sagu Wildling, Scoured Barrens, Dragon's Prey, and Ice Ridge Serpent foils. Very nice. Pack 8. So we have a Spirit token. Revival of the Ancestors, borderless foil, 389 for this version. Normal is 218. That is our 5th Revival of the Ancestors. Songcrafter Mage, 371 for this version. Normal version of Songcrafter Mage is 225, and that is our 3rd one. Roar of the Endless Song. That is very pretty. Let's see, 390 for this version. Normal version of Roar of the Endless Song is 220, and that is our 2nd one. Protector of the Waste, very nice. Flamehold Grappler, 185. That is our 6th Flamehold Grappler. Full Art Foil Forest. We have a Showcase Foil Disruptive Stormbrood. Nice. We have a Corroding Dragonstorm. Nice. Glacial Dragon Hunt. Sunset Strikemaster, Wingblade Disciple, Teamer Tawnyback, Devoted Duelist, Coordinated Maneuver, Bloodfell Caves, foils. Very nice. Pack 9. We have a Warrior Goblin token, a foil Genesis Ultimatum special guest. Very nice. Sinkhole Surveyor. Let's see, 342 for this version. Let's see. 342 Sinkhole Surveyor. There it is. 93 for the normal version, and that is our third one. Teamer Battle Crier. 372 for this version. Normal version is 228, and that is our fourth one. Parafet Thrasher from the Commander set. Dragonfire Blade, 240. That is our third Dragonfire Blade. Full Art Foil Mountain. Durgar Island Dragon, Foil Showcase. Storm Shriek Feral, Showcase. Then for our regular foils, we have Rite of Renewal, Channeled Dragonfire, Kishla Trawlers, Piercing Exhale, Rescue Leopard, Snowmelt Stag, and Stormplane Detainment. All right, pack 10. Great. Soldier token, very nice. Rotcurse Rusalka. Hey, we finally got one. 339 for this version. Normal version is here somewhere. There it is, 87, and that is our first one. So 1 in a black for a 5/5 demon with trample and decayed. So decayed, I believe, when it attacks, it if it attacks or blocks, you sacrifice it at the end of combat. Renew X black, exile this card from your graveyard. Put a decayed counter on each of X target creatures. Activate only as a sorcery. That's interesting. I don't know that it's going to be very good, but it's interesting. Dalkovian Encampment. 394 for this version. Normal version is 253, and that is our fourth one. Avenger of the Fallen, 337 for this version. Normal one is in here somewhere. There it is. 73, and that is our fifth one. Canopy Gargantuan from the Commander set. Yathan Roadwatcher, 236. That is our fifth Yathan Roadwatcher. Full Art Foil Swamp. Misagu Wildling Showcase Foil. Sonic Shrieker Showcase. Jeskai Shrinekeeper. Alchemist Assistant. Spectral Denial. Dusyat Earthcrafter. Blossoming Sands. Focus the Mind. And Riling Dawnbreaker regular foils. Alright, pack 11. Still want 2 more Mock Jaspers and 3 more Ugins. Zombie Druid. Treasure Token. Glacier Wood Siege. That is very pretty. In the borderless foil. 386 for this version. Glacier Wood Siege. Normal version's 189, and that is our third one. All Out Assault. Very nice. 352. This version, normal version of All Out Assault, is 167, and that is our third one. Barren Step Siege. Let's see, 384 for this version. Normal version is 171, and that is our second one. Goldlust Triad. from the commander set. Very nice. Sinkhole Surveyor, 93. There's our 4th Sinkhole Surveyor. Full art foil forest. We have a foil showcase Whirlwing Stormbrood. Regular showcase Riling Dawnbreaker. Kishla Skimmer foil. Disruptive Stormbrood. Yathan Tombguard. Gurmag Nightwatch. Underfoot Underdogs. Nightblade Brigade. And Highspire Bellringer foils. Last but not least, Dirty Dozen, Pack 12. Let's pull some heat. Why, this box has not been the best. A big copy. Monk token. Naga Fleshcrafter. 333 for this version. Normal version is 52, and that is our 4th one. Rotcurse Rusalka, or Rakshasa. It's not Rusalka, it's Rakshasa. 339. That is our 2nd Rotcurse. Normal version's 87. We have another Naga Fleshcrafter. 337 for the normal version. 52 for the normal version, and that is number 5. Will of the Teamer from the commander set. Thunder of Unity. Let's see, 231. That's kind of disappointing. That is our 7th Thunder of Unity. But we did get a foil island, Dragon Island. So that's pretty cool. That's the only foil Dragon Island we pulled. I will say it's kind of messed up that these aren't in every pack. These should be in every pack of the collector packs. Karakik Guardian foil showcase. Twin Moss Stormbrood showcase. And then we have our regular foils. Abzan Monument, Dragonstorm Forecaster, Teamer Monument, Reputable Merchant, Heritage Reclamation, Mardu Devotee, and Adorned Crocodile. Alright, well, I can't say I'm not disappointed with our collector's box. It wasn't really the best, from what I could tell, but we did get some cool stuff, just not quite what I was hoping for. But it's all good. We still have collector booster sample packs and bundles and commander decks to open, so maybe we'll pull the rest of what we're looking for there. As always, thank you for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. It really helps us out, and I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.